Hi, I'm Debbie Robinson and I'm going to take you through how to use our large alphabet stencils and dies. And the first one I'm going to start with is a really nice easy one, which is the letter D. So what you're going to do is you're going to find a piece of cardstock and paper that you want to cut out into. And I say cut out into, the first things we're going to do are we're going to use the stencils. Now, obviously you can see straight off this is a larger one to this one. So this is going to be outer base. So I'm going to choose a black matte cardstock for that one. And then the inner base is going to be used with some patterned paper. All you need is a pencil, pair of scissors, and then the dies in how we're going to place and put the placement into these dies into that stencil once they're cut out. So put them to one side and we're going to draw around the first one. Now you can use a heat erasable pen, which you can then just take off with a heat tool once you've got this cut out. However, I'm just using a straightforward pencil with an eraser on the end to take out any of the pencil markings that I leave behind. Although you will be cutting out the majority of that, it'll be just the little odds that are left behind. So that is both of those stencils drawn around. I don't know if you can see that perfectly. So the first thing we're going to do, now the way that I do this is I actually place these in. Now you've got a large one and you've got a small one, and it's really straightforward because you've got your pencil mark from your stencil. It gives you the placement on where to put those. So the small one goes onto the large outer base and the large die goes onto the smaller one. So all you're going to do then is just put this on with a little bit of low tack tape and hold that into place like so, and then we're going to run that through the die cutting machine. Now I find it easier to do it this way, but you could cut out first the stencil, the template, sorry, and then you could put the dies into place. But I find it easier to do it this way. So we're just going to pop this onto our die cutting machine. And I can get 2 on my small plate for that one. And then the combination for that is the plastic shim over the top, and then the other cutting plate. You don't need the magnetic shim for this in your machine. You just need the straightforward platform of the plastic, the cutting plate, the plastic shim, and the other cutting plate, and then run that through the machine. Now these will fit through your MIDI, which is the non-electrical die cutting machine, or the Junior, as well as the G2, and any other die cutting machine you may have. So that's the die cutting done. So we take that off, and then that will have taken out the middle and the centre. And if you find that it hasn't cut all the way through, just get your scissors just to release that. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and we're just going to cut around the template. Now I'm going to use the medium-sized scissors. You can use the large ones, but what I find easier to do is to turn the paper rather than turn the scissors. So try and keep your scissors straight and go in nice large movements to get a really nice straight edge. You could also use a craft knife and a ruler if you have one of those and you prefer that cutting method. But straightforward scissors is the way that I use them. And then literally how I've cut that is I've just cut directly onto the line. So that's your inner letter. And then we're going to do the larger one as well. And again, just take your scissors, nice long movements, turn the cardstock rather than turning the scissors. All the way around. Until you've cut that out. And that then is literally a little bit of glue onto the back, or a tape pen. Pop that on, stick that down, and if you see any little areas that you just need to trim, you can just trim that down. And the same with your erasing out of any pencil lines. Wait until that's dry and then just take that out. Or you could of course do that before you stick that panel down. But that is a nice simple way of using your stencils and the dies to get the placement right for your alphabet dies.